Hello, my name is Mike Hull, and I'm a physics education researcher at the University of Vienna. My specialty now is looking at student understanding of radioactivity and asking how stable is their reasoning, and to what extent does it fluctuate from moment to moment, context to context. Education researchers looking at student understanding of radioactivity have documented a number of naive ideas that students have, which are often labeled as misconceptions. For example, that students think radioactivity is unnatural or that it is dangerous. But work that I have done with colleagues at the University of Vienna has suggested that student reasoning about radioactivity is not necessarily stable and robust and intact. Rather, it can change fluidly, we found, depending on the context of which question is being asked. Considering the rather fluid nature of student understanding, it follows that an approach to teaching students about radioactivity should take into account this fluidity in their reasoning, in their ideas. One example of such a curriculum is hypothesis experiment classes, or HEC for short, class book called The Radiation Around Us, or TROW. TROW respects and encourages fluidity in student reasoning. And this is a feature common in many HEC class books in general, because HEC expects that students may simultaneously have multiple ways of thinking about a given situation. The HEC book was recently translated into English, and here's a quote from the author Itakura. Even students with minimal knowledge of the topic at hand will nonetheless probably have at least some naive ideas regarding the topic. These may not be very logical and may even be an amorphous understanding with fluid interpretations. The structure of the lessons of the class books, like The Radiation Around Us, allows for these fluid interpretations to shift from moment to moment. Students are given problems, such as this one, and after making a personal prediction and having a tally, a discussion ensues. And during this discussion, ideas fluidly shift from one to another based upon small knowledge pieces that come together to support answer A in some moments and recombine with other pieces to support option B in other moments. And of very great importance here is that the teacher during all of this is not correcting errors in reasoning of the students, rather leaving them as they are, waiting for students to accept the new information through a succession of results from the experiments that are carefully selected and arranged. Although we have very little data about the radiation around us at present, the data that we do have suggests that this is not just vain philosophy. Rather, students can recognize this respect and encouragement and appreciate it.